All right, guys, welcome back to another one. We are out here at 230 Cars and Coffee event. So if you guys know, they always host really good meets out here. It's practically every weekend, so it's pretty cool. Today's the NVUS group. They always have a ton of good Hondas, usually a bunch of lowered stuff, a bunch of stuff on air, which also fits for the At230 Cars and Coffee because their shop space, they do a lot of airlift stuff and everything else. So I'm gonna run through, I'm gonna show you guys what's out here. I'll battle the music a little bit because they always play some good stuff, but I'm gonna run through, I'll show you as much as I can, and we'll walk and talk where I can. All right, let's get at it. All right, guys, let me show you a couple cars in here real quick. We'll see how this goes off of the music. And got cool little TSI. Got the TSX wagon. Got my boy down here with the EG. I love this car. K-swapped with a bunch of good spoon stuff inside, as you'd expect. Super clean, which is how this group really rolls. They always have a ton of really clean cars, so you can see he's all spoon themed and everything else. And you know, for you guys that have been watching my other videos and watching my reviews on the last couple 90s cars that I did, I was joking about, you know, how, you know, everybody in the early 90s, you know, late 80s, early 90s was doing blue interior. And that's exactly what's going on in this one. It's full blue interior, but like I was talking with the owner about it, he actually likes it because it's different than most other people's. You know, most everybody will have the black interior or won't like the blue interior. So it's kind of cool that it's blue, you know. And again, I got no hate on the blue. I just always think it's funny that when it happens and they put blue interior in these older cars, like everything for the interior was blue. Really clean Supra over here on some VS's. Everybody's tucked. You know, like I said, most of the time, most of the group does like to run air. And again, it's good for the shop out here because that's what this shop does. And if you guys haven't seen any of my other At230 videos, you know, this shop is really cool. So they have the shop space that you see back here, a couple lifts, alignment rack, you know, and some space. And then on the other side of that window right there, that's their coffee shop. So day to day they're doing coffee, you know, and then in the back they're doing cars and, you know, doing service and air ride and everything else on cars. So it's actually a really cool setup. So you guys let me know what you think about that. Drop those comments. I'm gonna try and get some shots out front, but it's going to be hard since the music's playing and that's the way it's pointed. But let's go see what we can do. All right, so let me show you guys some stuff up in here. It's always hard to shoot up here because there's always music playing and everything, but you know, this is where they definitely park more their, you know, more their high-end, you know, VIP, you know, not VIP style builds, but you know, hand-selected cars, and then everything else goes inside the garage that you guys were seeing. So it's a real clean FL5. I really like the setup on this one. So he, you know, he's more on that functional setup on some TC4s. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Avins. You know how I feel about that. And then we've got a couple SIs on this side. Show you guys. And then going up through, I'll show you a couple. There's a GS Lexus up here, and you guys know how I feel about that. I definitely want one of those. But they have the music playing, so I'll try and show you some stuff, but you know how that goes. All right, guys, let's take a look at some of the cars we got out in the parking lot. While they're still pulling in, I'll show you guys what we got out here. So you got a little spoon themed TSX. Looks like he's rocking the spoon wheels. Got a Mugen rear wing on it. And then it's got it wrapped in the gray. That's pretty cool. And you know, I'm always on the hunt for something special, or you know, something different. So you got a STI, nice TEs, everything else. I mean, really clean. And then next to that, we have a right-hand drive Cresta. And I mean, it's one of those things. Like, I really like when they bring out just something different, you know. And they're starting to import a whole bunch of different cars, and you know, it's cool to see something different that, you know, just isn't the same normal right-hand drive JDM stuff. So I always like when they bring out something new. We're waiting on a couple other meets to finish up this morning, and then we'll start getting this lot full. That's kind of funny. The little Toyota Tacoma just aired out over here. I didn't realize that that's what he was gonna do. You know, little EG back here, little EM2 dumped out, and then we'll see. Hopefully we can get this parking lot to fill up, and I can show you some more stuff out here. But let me go back in, and I'll show you guys some stuff up the main run. So let me show you guys real quick. Out front of the shop, they have a couple of their extra cars parked out here, and this is part of the shop stuff. But they've got a couple Porsches and a Mini. Not get run over by that Jeep. All right, let me show you guys a little bit. I gotta walk out in the road, but so I mean, I've seen the Mini a couple times now. This, you know, is what a Mini is supposed to be. Super low, super tiny, you know, a little go-kart. So I really like it. Porsche's really clean. Thank you to the Lexus that switched lanes and didn't run me over. But yeah, so like I was saying, they run both a coffee shop and a service shop, which is really cool, again. But I wanted to show you a couple of the cars that were out front. You know, you can definitely tell Mini's all aired out. I'm not sure about the Porsche, I'd have to look, but it's definitely tucking in the rear, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was. But I can't see a tank, so we'll have to see. I'll let you guys know if I find out on that one. But we're gonna walk through. I wanna show you guys that GS Lexus, but that music's just too loud. So let me see. I'll do a little walk around and show you guys. All right, guys. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna head over to the next one. Again, I love coming out here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Wasn't a gigantic meet, but it was cool because it was, you know, a car club getting together, hanging out and everything else. It's a cool location. owners of the location. You know, the At230 Cars and Coffee location is actually really cool. So I enjoy coming out here. It's a good quick hit. Sometimes it's nuts out here, and like both the lots, like the lot behind me, and then there's another lot over this way that has a post office and everything else. I've been out here a couple times where like both lots have been absolutely just jammed. But most of the time I come out here, it's really good. It's like 20, 30, maybe 40 cars, and it's more just a hangout, which I enjoy. So I hope you guys liked it. I tried to cover as much as I could around the music and everything else, which is always a challenge, but I hope you guys liked it. Drop your comments, let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys like the small meets, if I should just, you know, move to like just the gigantic H-Day stuff like I covered last weekend for you. Or if you still like the small, more intimate type meets. So you guys let me know what you think. Drop those comments. By the time you guys see this, I'll probably be headed to Japan. So keep an eye out for that content, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Thanks for hanging out to the end. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for helping me grow this channel, because it's doing great, and the only reason it's doing great is because of you guys. You guys see my new merch? I got new merch. So you guys check it out. I'm gonna be dropping limited runs of a handful of different styles, and I'm gonna keep having new styles come out. So you guys let me know what you think. If you have a certain one that you want, or a certain, you know, certain car that I haven't covered yet, and you know, drop that in the comments. I'll see what I can do. So you guys keep an eye out for the merch. Again, thank you for all your support, and I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys at the next one. Thanks.